The flavored cloud might smell like strawberries, but it comes with real consequences.
We're getting into the why behind the vape.
Welcome to Reaching Out with Reach podcast, where we dive into the heart of prevention, recovery, and resilience. I'm Santana.
And I'm Wendy. Together, we're here to explore the stories, strategies, and insights that empower individuals and communities to make informed choices.
In these episodes, we'll bring you discussions and topics surrounding community, prevention, mental health, and recovery.
So whether you're a professional in the field, someone on a personal journey, or simply curious, we're glad you're here.
Let's reach out, learn, and grow together.
Today's episode might get a little uncomfortable, but in the best kind of way. We're calling this one, Vaping Isn't a Vibe.
We know vaping is everywhere, at school, at work, even on social media. But just because it's common doesn't mean it's harmless.
Nope. Today we're going to dig into the truth behind nicotine, the mental health impact, the science behind addiction, and how you can get your power back. Let's be honest, vaping has become the go-to stress reliever for a lot of people, especially teens and young adults. It's easy to hide, it tastes like cotton candy, it feels like it helps with anxiety.
Ooh, but let's zoom out. Vaping is still nicotine, and nicotine is still an addictive drug that rewires your brain, hijacks your coping mechanism, and keeps you hooked in a cycle of craving.
That's right, and I've heard so many people say, it's better than smoking. And yeah, sure, it might be different, but it's not safe, especially when it becomes your default way to deal with stress or emotions.
Let's get into the science for a second. When you vape, nicotine enters your bloodstream fast. It triggers dopamine, the feel-good chemical. That's why it can feel like it calms you. But here's the kicker. That dopamine hit fades fast and your brain starts craving more nicotine more often. Over time, your natural ability to calm down without it gets weaker.
Not to mention the physical effects. Your heart rate increases, your blood pressure spikes, lung irritation, and yes, studies are showing more and more about long-term respiratory risks, especially for young people. Santana, don't you remember those videos that we saw about those youth in the area who were in the hospital for using vapes? Yes,
I remember those. So powerful, because the real thing about it is that some of them are starting to, like, the lungs, like his lungs disappeared. Like, where did they go? Like, how do your lungs disappear from your chest? And then he had a double lung transplant.
At 16 years old.
Yes, that's scary.
Yeah, not just a lifetime smoker, smoking forever, gets lung cancer. No, he's probably was smoking for only 2 years, 2 or 3 years.
Right.
Maybe. Who knows?
And there it goes. This isn't just a habit, it's a system. One designed to keep you dependent.
Mm-hmm.
So why do we turn to it? Because let's be real, life is stressful. Mm-hmm. Anxiety is real, trauma is real, and sometimes nicotine feels like it helps.
Yeah, for some it's peer pressure. For others, it's emotional regulation or curiosity or maybe wanting to feel in control of something.
The problem is what starts as a coping tool often becomes the problem itself. And when we rely on vape to regulate our mood, we slowly lose touch with other tools that actually heal us.
That's very true. So many people are just trying to feel okay, and they don't realize they're giving that power away to a device. Life is stressful, guys. Let's take a couple of minutes for ourselves right now.
All right. I want you to take a moment and breathe in deeply. And exhale. No judgment here, just reflection. Ask yourself, what do I reach for when I feel overwhelmed? Now ask, is it helping me cope or just helping me avoid? You're not weak for using what you have had access to, but now that you know more, you get to choose again. You're doing great.
Let's talk action. If vaping has become your crutch, you don't need to shame yourself. You just need a plan.
Instead of vaping when stressed, try cold water on your wrist or deep breathing. Use flavored gum or mints to mimic the oral fixation. Keep your hands busy. Draw, fidget, journal, crochet, squeeze a stress ball. Build a calm kit for when cravings hit. notes, snacks, music, affirmations, whatever you need that will help you get through this journey.
Yes, and you don't have to do it alone. Tell a friend. Find a quit coach. Use a support app. Accountability helps.
If you're listening and feel defensive or ashamed, we see you. Addiction is sneaky. It doesn't make you bad. It makes you human.
Quitting is hard because nicotine changes how your brain works. But you're not broken. You're just wired to survive. And now you're learning how to thrive.
Healing takes courage, and every craving you pause through is one step closer to freedom. You are much more powerful than a vape pen. And you're worth the effort it takes to break free. There's nothing cool about being controlled by a cartridge. Like, that's deep.
Thanks for listening. Remember, be kind to yourself. You're not behind. You're becoming. That's a wrap for today's episode of the Reaching Out with Reach podcast. We hope our discussion offered valuable insights and inspiration.
Remember, change begins with awareness and action. If you found today's conversation meaningful, please share it with others who might benefit.
Don't forget to subscribe to our podcast on your favorite platform so you never miss an episode.
And if you have topics you'd like us to cover or stories to share, find us on social media at Reach Council on Facebook or Reach_Council on Instagram to let us know.
Until next time, choose healthy, choose happy, and keep reaching out.